Sunday and I'm proper rushing out the door, heading to the NEC in Birmingham because I'm going to a hair show with a load of my colleagues from work. That was a quick one. Running as fast as I possibly could. I was running really late for the train, but I've got here with 3 minutes to spare. Happy days. Head to the exhibition hall where it's being hosted. I basically headed over here. This is Birmingham NEC, and I've gone to a hair event with some of my colleagues from work. Scrubbing through that, we are going to hit up the print shop for the Tie Your Kicks tees, the limited run for Sneakercon. I can't wait to see the designs in person. I hope you guys are really excited as well. I can't believe it. I can't believe that we're already round to a week before Sneakercon. It's insane to think that we have been talking about it for so long now, and it's pretty much upon us. So my thoughts about Sneakercon. Well, I'm not going to be going there to sell any shoes. I'm definitely going to be looking potentially maybe buying some. I've got a pair of the Kith Ultra Boost mids that are a little bit too small for me, so I think I'm going to be hitting up the trading pit and seeing if I can find someone who'll do a trade for my Kith mids, because they're a really sick looking shoe, but I can't wear them, they're just too small. So that's the plan for Sneakercon in terms of sort of buying and selling. What I am going to let you guys into is an amazing LIQUIPROOF offer. If you guys order, and I'm going to leave the link in the description down below, a bottle of anything on LIQUIPROOF's website over £10 between now and the 25th of May, if you come and find me at Sneakercon and show me your shipping info, I'll give you a free 50ml bottle of LIQUIPROOF to protect your crepes and look after them. It's a buy one, get one free. With tie kicks for Sneakercon. Remember, it's while stocks last. Anyways, other than that, we've got the limited merch. There's very little available, so if you really want to get your hands on one, come and find me. They're going to be about £30 to £35. I'll give you a definite for the merch before the show. I'll be putting it on my Instagram. I'm pretty sure that I'm going to keep them as low as possible. I'm trying to get to the £30 mark just for you guys, so it's not super crazy. I know there are other people there that are going to be selling merch, and I know that you guys want to try and get as much cool stuff as you possibly can. was an interesting experience. A lot of barbers, a lot of beauty, not a lot of like unisex hairdressing, some scissors, you name it, but I think it's time to get on the train and get back home, do a review, get ready for Sneakercon London. With Sneakercon just around the corner, I was wondering what shoes you guys are really looking forward to getting your hands on, wondering which shoes, or should we say grail shoes, you are hoping to see whilst you're at the show, what you guys are going to be wearing on feet, what heat you're going to be bringing to the show, and what your expectations are of it. So I've just ordered an Uber. Busy day? Not too bad.
It's everyday busy days, you know.
Every day's a busy day.
Sometimes I get tired, you know.
So I made it back and we're going to go and pick up the NMDs now. I knew that no one was going to be in to be able to collect the package. Because Sneakercon is less than a week away, I need to go and check the merch printing. So we're going to head over to the print shop over in Warwick and we're going to see how the first official sample has come along. Let's get over there. I'm excited for today. I've been waiting for ages to go and see. I've been waiting to go and check out these the sample for the Tie Your Kicks merch, and it's a really limited run, like seriously limited. You want to know why? Because I'm poor, man, I'm poor. So I'm really fortunate, a friend of mine's dad runs a printing company. They're called Arm Design and Print. Get hold of the information for them in the link below. Hopefully they've come up with a really cool design for me. Quick sneak peek, that's all you're getting this week. It's another week in the world of sneakers. I want to sort of discuss a little bit, not go too crazy in depth, but all in all, it's a really kind of current subject. Let's get into the discussion of the decline of the NMD. So the NMD, it's been around since the end of 2015. It's a shoe that when it first came out, the Nomad, NMD being the abbreviation for it, was really well received. At the time beforehand, we were seeing a lot of people wearing shoes from Nike like the Roshe Run, the HairUK, and all those kind of types of shoes of the time. And then all of a sudden Adidas came out with the Nomad, or shall we say the Adidas NMD. Upper prime knit material, the sole all boost, serious cushioning, serious comfort. And then you had the plugs, the bricks, the foam bricks in that shoe to give you some stability. The classic OG colourway, the black with the red and the blue bricks, started it all. But unfortunately to say, NMD is something that has progressed from 2015 into really low supply type of shoe. Hard to get, resale high. People really enjoyed different kinds of colorways, but coming out in waves. And now we're reaching the mid part of 2017, and for months and months now people have been saying, has the NMD had its day? Well, when it comes to an R1 NMD, I think it probably has. I think Adidas have saturated the market enough with an R1 NMD, and probably now, because of the side effect of the R1 NMD and the City Sock, it's kind of sort of moved into the R2. They're slowly bringing out more R2 NMDs, and a real prime example of what's taking place with NMD is of what took place on the 20th of May. They dropped a huge pack with City Sock 2s, Prime Knit Upper, NMD PKR1s, and they're still sitting there in the shops. Now for me, if anyone was talking about whether NMD is dead or whether it's in decline, I'm going to say no. No, it's not. It clearly isn't. Adidas are a very clever manufacturer, and they've slowly trickled NMD out to the masses, and now they've brought NMD R2 on board as well. So is it dead? It's dead for resale, most likely, unless they're going to start dropping limited run NMDs. A real prime example that the NMD is not dead was from the Data Mosh pack that dropped exclusively with SNS. As you can see, it's a really cool shoe, but when it only drops in one location and only one store does that collaboration, it's going to be slim on the ground. So when they dropped this pack on the 20th, as people were expecting, people were hoping they could resell them. And Adidas really, if I'm all honest, they don't want that. They want to provide to people that want to get hold of the shoe. So to come to a conclusion, is NMD in decline? The answer, no. Is NMD resale in decline? Probably the answer is yes. It really depends on what the actual release is. Is it a general release or is it a collaboration? Collaborations of any kind of shoe are always going to be limited in numbers, and because of that fact, people want that shoe, and when they're sold out, they're usually gone. So that's the story of NMD. And to finish it all off, I picked myself up a pair of the new PKR1 NMDs that dropped this 20th of March. Check out the review. Here's the box. Let's get this bad boy open and let's have a look at this NMD. I picked these up midnight when they released. I wanted to get in there. I expected them to sort of sit. I didn't expect anything crazy and mass sellouts of the pack that took place on the 20th. Picked them up from size. You should have recognised the question mark. So we have got the NMD R1 PK UK size 9. There we go. Bang bang. There we go. Now it's definitely something that's kind of like when the camo pack dropped. You had a similar kind of colourway to this, although there wasn't any of the stripes on the side. The blocks were slight off-white as well, as far as I'm aware. But you can see that the pattern is very, very similar. Now, one thing I noticed from checking out Dan Freebarn, or as most people know him, Kick Posters, he noticed something about this glitch kind of camo pattern on the NMD that really interest me. So now I've got these shoes in hand, let's prove a fact. When they dropped this shoe, and I'm sure it's like the camo pack from a year or two ago, when you look on the inside, does it resemble anything that you may have seen quite recently? Can you see that pattern on the inside? If only I could turn the shoe inside out. It's pretty much exactly the pattern of the Data Mosh pack. It's on the inside of the Data Mosh pack, it looks like this. So what an amazing job that S&S have done. They've seen something from the inside potentially of those previous shoes, and they've gone and sort of turned it inside out, and they've just made such a dope pair of two NMDs. And that's a prime example of NMD resale not being dead, 100%. Anyways, I don't need to do much about this shoe. It's an NMD R1. We've had plenty of those before. All got in common is that they're an extremely comfortable shoe. Now it's time for an on foot of this brand new NMD R1. Let's go. So we've got Sneakercon next Saturday. I will be vlogging around Sneakercon. It's at Olympia in London, and I'm really excited to be going. It's the first big sneaker event that I've ever managed to get to. Even though I love my shoes, I love my job probably that little bit more, purely for the fact that without it I can't afford to buy shoes. So getting down to Sneakercon, courtesy of LIQUIPROOF, they have sent me lots of bottles of LIQUIPROOF. You've got your chance to get your hands on that LIQUIPROOF. I'm going to leave information in the description below for you guys. If you're coming to Sneakercon and you want to get your hands on a free 50ml bottle, all you've got to do is subscribe to this channel. Get subbing, because without you guys, I don't have a channel, and I'm really appreciative of all of you guys who watch me on a weekly basis. On top of that, likes are just likes, and I always love likes. And if I get more thumbs down than I get thumbs up, it's probably time for me to give up. Other than that, all you've got to do is get onto the link in the description that will take you to the 30% off discount promo code for LIQUIPROOF. Purchase your LIQUIPROOF today through to the 25th of May. And if you find me at Sneakercon in time and show me a shipping confirmation, you can have, while stocks are available, a bottle of free 50ml LIQUIPROOF for your crepes. I really hope you guys enjoyed following me over to HairUK. I hope you really enjoyed following me over to the print shop for this week. It's been really cool for you guys to see what merch I've got coming at Sneakercon, and I can't wait to see you all down there. I'll catch you this time next week.
Missing someone. missing someone.